Now, there are two kinds of stories in journalism. One where you must explain the nitty-gritties and the nuances, and the second where things pretty much explain themselves. Our second story belongs to that second category. Listen into this soundbite and you'll realize why.
आप साड़ी पहन के भी अच्छी लगती हैं, आप सलवार सूट में भी अमृता जी की तरह अच्छी लगती हैं, और मेरी तरह से कोई ना भी पहने तो भी अच्छे लगते हैं। हम तो लोक लज्जा के लिए पहन लेते हैं। बच्चों को कौन कपड़े पहनाता था पहले? हम तो 8-10 साल तक तो ऐसे ही नंगे घूमते रहते थे। ये तो अब जाकर के 5-5 लेयर कपड़ों की बच्चों पर आ गई हैं।
That was Yoga Guru Baba Ramdev openly being sexist and frankly perverse. This is a man who has millions of followers, someone who takes pride in advising people how to live the perfect life. But he himself is making outrageous comments like the one you just heard. Just to give you some context, Baba Ramdev was speaking at a yoga camp in Thane. Guess who else was on stage? Amruta Fadnavis, the wife of Maharashtra's Deputy Chief Minister, and Shrikant Shinde, the son of Maharashtra's Chief Minister. Both of them were on stage when the comments were made, but neither of them objected to it. In fact, we can see Ms. Fadnavis smiling away when Baba Ramdev is making that statement. Some people in the crowd were seen laughing along with Baba Ramdev, but social media was less forgiving. After a lot of backlash online, the Maharashtra Women's Commission had little option but to send a notice to Baba Ramdev. 3 days after the statement was made, he was asked to explain his outrageous comments, and that is when he decided to apologize. Not out of guilt or out of regret, but because the Women's Commission pulled him up. But try telling that to Amruta Fadnavis. She believes Baba Ramdev's words have been wrongly interpreted. Listen in.
अपोजिशन को रीजन ही लगता है, बट मैं आपको अभी इतना ही कहूंगी कि जो उन्होंने कहा, कहना कुछ और चाहते थे, उसका मतलब कुछ और निकला, तो शायद जरूर उनके शब्दों में गड़बड़ी हुई है, क्योंकि उनका मतलब स्त्री स्वातंत्र को लेके था, उसको किसी और ढंग से कहते तो अच्छा होता।
And don't think this is Baba Ramdev's first time. He has a history of making inappropriate comments. If you remember, way back in 2014, he had humiliated the entire Dalit community while criticizing Rahul Gandhi. In fact, he had suggested that Rahul Gandhi should marry a Dalit girl for better luck. In another instance, Baba Ramdev had lashed out against wearing jeans. He said people have to lie down to wear jeans since they are extremely tight. Fun fact, in 2018, Baba Ramdev's Patanjali had launched a line of denim for both men and women. Not just any denim, ribbed denims. Tells you a lot about his ideology and beliefs, and most importantly, his businesses. Let me get to our guests this evening who are joining us on the broadcast. Ranjana Kumari is an activist. She's with us on the broadcast. Acharya Vikramaditya is a spiritual guru. He is with us on the broadcast. He's come to the studio. And Naveen Chomal is a lawyer. He's joining us on the broadcast, supporting Baba Ramdev. Naveen ji, सबसे पहले तो ये बताइए, why are you supporting Baba Ramdev? We've all heard his statement. It is inappropriate. It is sexist. He shouldn't have said it. Now, should the Maharashtra Women's Commission have acted on the day the statement was made? No, they didn't. It's only after the clip started going viral on social media, they were forced to bend to the outrage that they are seeing. Please tell me why you are supporting what Baba Ramdev has said. Why is there no case against that man?
Sometimes the question is far bigger than the time given for answering. So I also get a time to answer your question. Please appreciate, there was nothing outrageous in what Baba Ramdev said. He is a saintly person. You have to look at his entire character. He has never been of anything which is derogatory to woman. What he said is something very like a spiritual man. Kindly appreciate, he was saying that women look good in all sorts of dresses. And don't we have our art culture where often women are shown without clothes also? So our Supreme Court has also laid down in various judgments that every nudity doesn't amount to vulgarity. So he was not meaning of anything vulgarity or anything indecent for the woman, but he was showing in a sort of respect. Yes, women have got a very good body, they look good in all the ways. That is what he purely meant. Now people who are on the leftist side, they will definitely
You're making it worse.
Try to raise some controversy over the issue. So yes, absolutely not. That is what Baba Ramdev
You're making it worse. चलिए आपने लेफ्टिस्ट की बात की, हम लेफ्टिस्ट को छोड़ देते हैं. Let's leave leftist.
Okay.
Ranjana ji, I'll come to you in a minute.
Okay.
Since you have said that leftist people are twisting his statements, etc., let me go to someone who is decidedly right-wing. Acharya Vikramaditya.
What else?
जो गलत है वो गलत है, उसको बात
see, had it
रुक जाइए. Naveen ji, just a minute. Listen even to the right-wing response if that is what you want. Forget the leftists. We have no leftists in this panel right now.
जो गलत है उसको मानना चाहिए. गलत है. बाबा रामदेव जिस प्रकार से जो जहां बोल रहे थे, उनको इस बात पे शब्दों का डिसेंसी बहुत जरूरी है रखनी. इस बात को ध्यान रखना चाहिए कहां क्या बोल रहे हैं. मुझे लगता है बाबा का बेसिकली जो कैरेक्टर है वो थोड़े से बेसिकली चुलबुले हैं. जिस प्रकार से वो बोल देते हैं चीजों को, और उनको कई बार उनके मुंह से जिस प्रकार से बातें निकल जाती हैं, लेकिन बहुत सावधानी के साथ जिस पद पर आ गए हैं. अब वो कॉलेज के लड़के नहीं है, स्कूल के लड़के नहीं है.
very kind to him, Mr. Vikramaditya.
मैं काइंड की बात नहीं कर रहा हूं. आई एम नॉट बेसिकली काइंड की बात ही नहीं चल रही है कि जिस पद पर बाबा जी है उनको समझना चाहिए कि किस प्रकार के शब्दों का इस्तेमाल करना चाहिए. ये कोई लड़कों वाली बात नहीं थी जिस प्रकार से बात कर रहे थे. बहुत सावधानी से बाबा अब योग को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं, जिस प्रकार से पूरे एक अध्यात्म को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, तो उनको इस प्रकार की बातें नहीं करनी चाहिए. बहुत सावधानी के साथ शब्दों का चुनाव करना चाहिए. और अगर कोई व्यक्ति उनको डिफेंड कर रहा है वो भी ठीक नहीं है. मैं किसी प्रकार भी डिफेंड नहीं कर रहा हूं. बाबा ने क्षमा मांग ली है, अब उस बात को जाने देना चाहिए.
क्षमा मांगने पे भी एक बात है. क्षमा मांगने पे, नवीन जी, go ahead. I will give you 20 seconds and then I will go to Ranjana Kumari.
See, you can see the simplicity and the character of Baba Ramdev. When there is a controversy erupted, he even apologized for it without even arguing for it. Look at the purity of that man. And still you are trying to malign that man. Look at his contribution to the nation, to the society. What a simple man he is. Even he said that in our age, even the boys were not having any clothes to wear till a young age. So he was very simple on that point. So he was not saying anything derogatory for the woman or anything sexist for the woman. As far as Vikramaditya ji, and I in fact challenge all of you.
No,
what is derogatory in that sentence?
We are not maligning him.
You tell me.
No one is maligning him. He himself does things to malign himself. No, what do you mean? What do you mean judgmental? Ranjana Kumari ji, are we being judgmental here?
Baba Ramdev
by calling Baba Ramdev sexist and misogynist for the statement he's made. He's a very simple person. He respects women, etc., etc.
Let us dissect the statement.
Naveen ji, let Ranjana ji speak.
What is wrong in this
statement? Naveen ji, don't make me scream, please. Naveen ji, I don't want to shout. 1 minute, Naveen ji, don't try and hijack this debate. I gave you the first word on this show. Now I want to hear Ranjana Kumari speak. Please, Ranjana ji, go ahead.
Okay, Shreya, this is not even worth my time and comment, neither your time and comment. We all know that in the name of this, dresses that they wear and the kind of sadhu they become, they are, basically, he is someone who's really there to make money. He is someone who's a business person in the garb of all the kinds of, Gerua Vastra. Gerua Vastra is garb. I mean, when he wanted, he wore even a women's dress. You remember when he ran away from that rally, he was wearing salwar kameez and he ran away. So, this is lusty mind. I would say this is lust in the mind of the men.
It was against corruption of the Congress party.
There is no point in howling and shouting. This is misogynistic.
Naveen ji.
This is misogyny all the way. This is sexist mindset. This is how he looks at women. This is what they describe women as, even while defending. You are talking rubbish, Mr. Naveen. I can tell you that. Because even while defending, you want to describe women as their body only.
I never use such words for you, madam. Is this your decency? Is this what the character of a woman you are displaying on the channel in front of all our esteemed guests?
I don't think even...
I never use...
please worry about the character that Baba Ramdev has displayed
It is the character
in
of
front of
everyone.
everyone.
Mirror now. I respect mirror now.
Ek minute. Naveen ji, I am going to dip your volume if you interrupt. I am going to dip your volume if you interrupt, Ranjana ji.
I think, Shreya, this is because I respect Mirror now. I respect your program. I am right here not to discuss with Naveen Chomal or anybody. I am here to just say that this is what male mindset, and these are the kind of comments which are emboldening all kinds of misogynists in our society. There is no way these men are willing to let go. It's the lust for women, and this is the kind of mindset where they don't see women as equal, they don't see women as person, they don't see women of some intellect, they don't see women as, equal to them. They only see women in their body. This is what the whole thing is. Only objectification of women. This is what their whole ideology is. So whether you wear gerua or you wear suit and tie and sit in the studio, you just now, Shreya, you heard what Mr. Naveen, the lawyer, has said just now, how he described. How insulting, humiliating, and how sad it is that you cannot think of a woman. I mean, you can just go to any graphic description to talk about a woman. You can say anything that you want to say. I would say that you look the ugliest on the planet when you don't wear any dress, any clothes. But is this a decency? Is this a decent way of talking about someone at the age he is in? And then he also is not just a Baba. He's also a business person. He's marketing clothes for women. He's marketing the dresses for women. He's marketing all kinds of beauty products for women. He's doing all kinds of business. And he has to escape from a crowd. Then he wears salwar kurta and runs away. I mean, what kind of a mindset does he suffer from? I think it is really, if people like him who are promoting yoga and who are promoting, spirituality, if this is what the mindset is, then I think this kind of sexism and misogynistic mindset, we should better reject all this. We don't accept him as, in any case, he's a sarkari
Ranjana
saint.
ji.
So we can, yeah.
Ranjana ji, you're calling him a sarkari saint, but my problem is also with the way Amruta Fadnavis has reacted to what has happened. I mean, You're talking about misogyny. Here was the wife of the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra sitting along, smiling along, and just going with what Baba Ramdev is saying. Okay, maybe she didn't want to embarrass him on stage. Afterwards, you have someone go to her, ask for a soundbite, and she says, opposition ki sazish. They want to make baat ka batangad out of everything. To me, that was stunning. To me, what was stunning is that there were some women, in the front row who were laughing at what Baba Ramdev was saying.
Shreya, if it is any kind of sajish, it is the sajish of women of India to protect their dignity. We want to stand and stop this nonsense. And if she was sitting and smiling, I think she should be ashamed of herself. Because internalizing this kind of a misogyny and sexism is what these women are doing. And they, by smiling and clapping and supporting and looking at such people and approving of what they do, are really becoming part of this whole misogynistic culture. They're becoming part of building sexist culture in our society. So please, as a woman, you have to stand up and say, sorry, Baba, what you just said is unacceptable. I'm sitting right here insulting every woman.
Baba ne sorry to bol diya.
पापा ने तो सॉरी बोल
नहीं, बाबा ने सॉरी बोल दिया. सॉरी क्यों बोला? एक महाराष्ट्र वुमेन्स कमीशन एक बॉडी है. एक तो 3 दिन पहले द स्टेटमेंट वाज मेड, दे वर स्लीपिंग टिल देयर इज आउटरीच ऑन सोशल मीडिया. यानी कोई काम नहीं करना इस देश में until it becomes a मुद्दा ऑन सोशल मीडिया. ऑन सोशल मीडिया देयर इज आउटरीच, देन द महाराष्ट्र वुमेन्स कमीशन इज पुश्ड to ask for an apology / send him a notice. And it is only then that he apologizes. He doesn't apologize because he, comes off stage and he thinks.
He apologized. At least he apologized. At least he apologized. They are very. There are so many incidents that
no. Is that apology
the incident of Rahul Gandhi? The incident of Rahul Gandhi. The incident of State Home Minister in the Congress. Basically, what is it? Kya mal? He used the mal word.
Yeah.
He used the mal. And there was.
केस हुआ था उनके खिलाफ. दिग्विजय सिंह की बात कर रहे हैं.
But he नहीं. उन्होंने कभी माफी तो नहीं मांगी.
माफी
तो नहीं
मांगी,
मांगी,
केस भी हुआ।
लेकिन बाबा ने तो माफी पहले मांग ली
तो
ना। अब माफी अब जब इशू बना, बाबा जी जिस तरह से बोल गए बिल्कुल गलत है। ऐसे व्यक्ति को किसी भी व्यक्ति को किसी भी प्रकार से नहीं बोलना चाहिए। हमारी भारतीय संस्कृति कहती है यत्र नार्यस्तु पूजन्ते रमन्ते तत्र देवता। अगर उसके बाद भी इस फील्ड में रहते हुए बाबा जी को अगर ऐसी बातें करनी है तो बिल्कुल बाबा जी को आप बहुत शालीन रहना चाहिए कि कोई भी व्यक्ति किसी भी प्रकार से इसको ठीक नहीं कराएगा। लेकिन ये इंसिडेंट पहला नहीं है, लगातार बहुत सारे लोगों ने कहा है और उसके बाद कोई माफी नहीं मांगी गई है, कोई माफी नहीं मांगी गई है।
ऐसा है, आपने दिग्विजय सिंह की मेंशन किया, तंचवाल वाला आपने मेंशन किया, उसमें माफी हुई थी और केस भी हुआ था। तो मैं आपसे जानना चाहती हूँ,
याद था जिसमें कहा गया था कि बहुत सारी बातें निकल जाती हैं पब्लिक स्पीकिंग के अंदर।
नहीं, ऐसे बहुत सारी बातें नहीं निकलती हैं, इतनी उलझुल बातें नहीं निकलती हैं। नवीन चोमल जी, यू आर अ लॉयर, प्लीज टेल मी व्हाई there should be no case against Baba Ramdev. If this was a politician who had made this statement, अभी 10 लोग चले गए होते पुलिस स्टेशन FIR लिखवाने के लिए। Is an apology enough? Sorry बोल दिया, हो गया उससे काम।
Shreya ji, that is not Shreya ji, that is not the case. Priyanka Gandhi had also said कि about the girls wearing hijab कि लड़कियां जो चाहे पहनेगी, बिकनी भी पहनेगी. So that time you people never raised the issue about this thing because it suits your agenda. You are not against the Congress party. The moment somebody on the patriotic side does it, you are all started howling at his monologues, spewing venom against Baba Ramdev ji. What? Just look at his character. Immediately when he realizes there's a controversy, he apologizes to the woman. That shows his inherent respect for the womankind. He is a simple man. Just because he is nobody to defend, you people are ready to malign him. What business does he do? He is wearing simple clothes, eating simple food. He has got nobody to.
Naveen Chopra ji, he has no one to defend.
It is all for the nation he is doing. He is promoting yoga. He is promoting Ayurveda. All for us, all for the nation. So just because you don't like it, you don't belong to that ideology.
He is patriotic.
You are spewing venom against it, man. You are giving platform to the people to use all unparliamentary words also against him.
No. How is this about ideology? Respecting women has to cut across ideologies. How is this about ideology? How is this about BJP versus Congress?
But when
this
Priyanka Gandhi said girls will wear bikini, you didn't raise the voice. Your channel did not raise the voice. When Priyanka Gandhi said she will wear bikini,
your mind, really.
girls will wear the bikinis. So that time you were not against Priyanka Gandhi.
I think you completely missed the point.
She was hiding somewhere.
I think, Miss Naveen Chomal ji, I think you completely missed the point. I think you completely missed the point. Please, Ranjana ji, would you want to enlighten him?
You are hiding for covers.
अच्छा रुक जाइए, अब सुन लीजिए ना, अब सुन लीजिए। आपने अपनी बात कर ली ना, नवीन जी बात कर ली ना आपने, अब जरा सुन लीजिए।
देखिए जो लड़की व्हाटएवर प्रियंका गांधी, आपने पहले बाबा रामदेव ने जो कहा वो गलत है कि नहीं, पहले आप ये स्वीकार करिए। उनको ऐसे बोलना चाहिए था कि नहीं बोलना चाहिए था, अब ये स्वीकार करिए।
ये गलत नहीं है, उसमें से क्या गलत है वो तो बताइए आप। मैं आपको चैलेंज करके बोलता हूँ, लेट अस डाइसेक्ट व्हाट इज सेइंग। कौन सा पोर्शन गलत है उसका बोलिए आप।
श्रेया, आप ही इसको बता सकती हो कि उसमें क्या गलत है।
आप दोनों, श्रेया जी और रंजना जी दोनों बोल रहे गलत, लेकिन उसमें क्या गलत है दोनों बता नहीं पा रही हो आप लोग। केवल आपको जहर उगलना है।
नहीं, मैं आपको बता देती हूँ। अच्छा रुकिए, चलिए रुकिए, आपको ही नहीं पूरे जो ऑडियंस है उनको भी बता देती हूँ। Please, can my producer pull out the bite of Baba Ramdev and can we play that once again, please? So just so that Mr. Naveen Chomal can hear that sound bite again and tell me if he finds it objectionable or not. He's been defending what Baba Ramdev has said. Naveen ji, ये specially आपके लिए है। Viewers ने सुन लिया, पिछले 3 दिन से सुन रहे हैं। नवीन जी ने सुन रखा है, विक्रमादित्य जी ने सुन रखा है। We are playing out this soundbite of Baba Ramdev just for you. Now आप दोबारा सुनिए, उसके बाद मुझको बताइए whether you think there is something objectionable that has been said or not. This is not about patriotism or ideologies. If you are patriotic, you respect the women of this country. भारत माता है ये। Just a minute, please. Can we play Baba Ramdev's bite once again?
आप साड़ी पहन के भी अच्छी लगती हैं, आप सलवार सूट में भी अमृता जी की तरह अच्छी लगती हैं, और मेरी तरह से कोई ना भी पहने तो भी अच्छे लगते हैं। हम तो लोक लज्जा के लिए पहन लेते हैं। बच्चों को कौन कपड़े पहनाता था पहले? हम तो 8-10 साल तक तो ऐसे नंगे घूमते रहते थे। ये तो अब जाकर के 5-5 लेयर कपड़ों की बच्चों पर आ गई हैं।
Naveen ji? Naveen ji?
Yes. So what Baba Ramdev said, first Baba Ramdev said कि आप साड़ी में भी अच्छी दिखती है, आप सलवार कमीज में भी अच्छी दिखती है, and then for respect for woman he said यदि कुछ ना पहने तो भी अच्छी दिखती है, and then he very innocently came to his own childhood that when he was a child till that young age even boys were not getting anything to wear. So what sexist about what woman has he said? He is not saying anything derogatory to the woman ultimately. What is derogatory? You tell me, na? If you think I have failed to explain, you explain to the viewers what is derogatory for the woman.
Vikramaditya ji is sitting next to me and he is laughing in the studio. Mr. Vikramaditya is sitting next to me and he is laughing in the studio. He is holding his head.
Medicine.
We have Ranjana Kumari who is smiling as well. Laughter is the good medicine and we depend on Baba Ramdev for a lot of laughter. But we certainly don't depend on him for this misogynist comment. Ranjana Kumari ji, I want to ask you.
Why Rahul Gandhi कम पड़ता है क्या आप लोग को? Rahul Gandhi कम पड़ता है क्या laughter के लिए?
I think Shreya is exposing himself.
Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, leftists कहाँ से आ गए? कहाँ से आ गए ये लोग? क्यों? Any ideology,
relying on Baba Ramdev for laughter. I'm saying Rahul Gandhi कम पड़ता है क्या?
I have a question for Ranjana ji. Naveen ji, I don't want to argue with you. Ranjana ji, I want to ask you this. 1 minute.
We are not sitting in an after show. Basically, we have to sit in a very. This is a very serious matter, and if somebody has used the wrong words, then we have to.
You're turning this into a joke, na, Naveen ji. Ranjana ji, I want to ask you why there is no case against Baba Ramdev. If this was a politician who had made a statement, BJP या Congress, anyone or Aam Aadmi Party, अभी तक case हो गया होता. Is an apology enough? And that apologies, I say, has come 3 days too late. That apology has come only after a notice from the Maharashtra Women's Commission, and the Maharashtra Women's Commission notice has only gone to him after the outrage on social media. My problem is with that also, that if the matter is on social media, if it's going viral, if there's outrage, one government body will sit up and take notice and be embarrassed. Oh, this is our job. Maybe we should send him a notice. I mean, how do you explain it? Is that political as well?
Are you asking me, madam? Shreya ji, are you asking me?
No, I'm saying that look, Shreya, they have no other response to such a serious misogynistic comment that Baba Ramdev made. So he is bringing Priyanka Gandhi, he is bringing leftist, he is bringing nationalism, he is bringing, what is all this? This is just in a way to deflect from the real issue that Baba Ramdev, by saying that women even look nice when they're not wearing any clothes, I think it's the lust in the mind of men. Look at the man exposing himself sitting in your own studio. Look at the way he's talking. He sees nothing wrong with that. So there was nothing wrong, but Women's Commission asked him to apologize. There was nothing wrong. Still he apologized. There was nothing wrong. Still all the women in the country felt totally repulsed by his repulsive remark. It's a repulsive remark that he made. And now sitting in the studio, he's painting all kinds of pictures, all kinds of things he's trying. What has Priyanka Gandhi's statement got to do with this? Why can't women, I don't want to comment on it, otherwise he'll start discussing on that. What has anybody else's got to do with this? Mr. Ramdev, Baba Ramdev, whatever you want to call him, made a statement demeaning, violating the dignity of women. He made a statement in which he has painted women as in, he's just trying to, and then look at the way he laughs after that whole sentence. What was that laugh all about? And then sitting next to him, this wife of the Chief Minister laughs. What is all this? What do you think? What do you think all this, that particular scene presents to Indian women? What do you think Indian men are learning from? What kind of a culture are we promoting? What kind of a culture are we promoting in the country? Where is leftism? Where are Congress people? Where is nationalism here? Where is Mera Bharat Mahan here? You think you are the only Indian? You only promote Indian ideology and nationalism. You don't even know people who are sitting here from nationalist families. People whose families fought for freedom of this country.
Naveen ji, just because a person wears bhagwa,
Baba
doesn't
Ramdev
mean he's
made
necessarily a
very licensed
patriot.
comment.
And you
He
can't
made a
get away
comment.
by saying that he's a patriot and therefore he's being targeted. It's a weak
Yes.
argument. It's a very weak argument. And I hope you have time to reflect. Naveenji, I hope you have time to reflect after this show. Maybe listen to Baba Ramdev's wife once again and listen to that soundbite with your daughter, with your wife, and ask them whether they find it objectionable or not. We'll
Yes.
leave it there.
Yes.
I'm sorry I'm out of time. Naveenji, thank you very much. Acharya Vikramaditya coming to the studio, thank you very much. And Ranjana Kumari, thank you very much as well. I'm slipping into a quick break on the show.